Let's be real, sorting out massive piles of pains and then bridging that into an offer isn't an easy thing. How do you get past this pile of pains to turn your deep customer understanding, which is what we want, into amazing offers? Hi, I'm Angela, offer coach and mentor. I'm part of a duo and your guide in activating your offers to building fast that business of your dreams. Now, there's a lot of confusion about how to package skills and turn all of that into clear and appealing offers, the famous irresistible offers, and this includes difficulty in defining what you do beyond using generic terms. And in the work that we do, often this comes down to, I would say, a combination of depth and also surface issues, which is what I'm going to dig into in this video. And what do I mean by that? You know, you've all heard of this. You've got to dig deep in the pains, don't stay surface level. It's kind of like you're sort of swimming in the deep sea, you're completely lost and you're like, okay, well, I'm swimming deep, but how do I come back up? But the truth is that often the hardest part is actually being able to come back from the depth without getting lost, without a clear practical path towards what it all means and turn that into an offer, or actually going way too narrow while completely missing the point. You're drilling down the wrong hole and you keep drilling and drilling, digging, but it's actually the place that you shouldn't be digging in the first place. So how do you get past those pains and actually figure out all of that and how it all connects to the problem you're meant to solve and your actual offer? Now, this was a question that came up in one of our recent Ignite Your Offer clinics. Just because you know the pains does not automatically mean that the offer becomes clear coming out of that, because there's a lot of different directions and possibilities of which it can go. And the temptation then is to start to expand versus actually contract down, which is what you need to get to this dialed in offer. Or sometimes the pains actually don't go deep enough. Sometimes they go a little bit too deep, because that also happens as well. And quite often there is this overwhelming amount of information that we need to process, which leads to analysis paralysis, or we're sitting too much in this solution headspace. Now, in my more in-depth trainings around offers, which you can find in the links below this video, I talk about this skipping rope scale, or the sales evolution cycle, which talks about how an offering matures, and this really is a process. Now, my business partner, she talks about this evolving as sort of like this circular loop, like you feel like you're going circles, but you're actually going upwards, right? So what does it actually involve to navigate this? Well, when we work with our clients, what we teach them is to think about it as 3 different levels. And most of us, we stay stuck in this kind of middle level where we know the frustrations, the daily irritations that your clients are experiencing. But then it's about, figuring out, and this is what we work closely with our clients to do, how to navigate and go deeper into this without actually getting completely lost, but then also making sure that we're able to translate that and bubble that back up to the surface in terms of what it means around circumstance and goal. So let's take Joe, for example. Now, he is a seasoned business mentor. He came to us initially with a very broad offering. And whenever he was having sales calls, it was confirming the pain points that he understood. But the problem was this: he had confirmation bias. He was only listening to what he wanted to hear, but it wasn't necessarily what psychologically was going to get somebody to move along to the point that they would see value enough in it to basically pull out their credit card and to buy. It's all about this overcoming of confirmation bias, and in some cases it's about getting to dig deeper. So this dual perspective, understanding that middle layer and the layer below and also layer above is super important. Understanding the pains and problems of your clients isn't just about listing out their frustrations. It's about digging deeper beyond those surface level irritations to discover the core, the raw issues that are driving their decisions. But the real challenge, which is what we have found and where a lot of people get stuck, is how to translate this super deep understanding, which we definitely want to get to, but then getting it to a point that it's translated into clear and compelling offers on the surface that resonate at a deep emotional level with your clients and get to that hot market response and scalable growth. So when we work with clients, we're firstly helping them to identify all the different possible drill holes that they can go down, right? And we work closely with them to navigate that digging process, helping them make sense of the things that are coming back and then linking things back up to the top. So remember this 3-level approach and be aware where you are operating from and where current understanding of your ideal client currently concentrates around. And remember to make sure to bring it back up to the surface so you can breathe and check if you're actually still in the same spot. I really hope that was useful. And if you did find it useful, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel so you can get further tips to really elevate the potential of you in your offers, discovering your inner diamond in your business. All right, that's it. See you next time.